Hi, everybody. It's Congressman Jamie Raskin from Maryland's beautiful 8th Congressional District. I'm sending my best to all of my constituents and friends out there. I'm here for a return engagement for my favorite time of the week, Local Hero, and we get to celebrate the people in our community who are making the 8th Congressional District such a splendid place to grow up, to live, and to work. And so today, Friday, October the 14th, I'm delighted to announce that Julia Guillén Williams, who grew up in Silver Spring in the 70s and 80s and works in MCPS, is our local hero. Julia grew up in a bilingual household at a time when she notes Silver Spring was not diverse. She graduated from MCPS and she graduated from Montgomery College. And in her final year of college at UMBC, she started working for MCPS. Her mom was a supervisor in the ESOL office, so she was inspired to work with newcomer families. And she started her MCPS career as a paraeducator while getting her master's at Bowie State. And as a Latina educator, she has been a strong advocate for all students and families using her exceptional bilingual and bicultural gifts and culturally affirming and warm counseling skills to make connections, especially with Hispanic families and newcomers from all over the world. After 18 years as a school counselor, she became a pupil personnel worker where she gets to know and support families in 3 schools. And she is serving 2 schools that she herself attended. So, Julia, thank you for being our local hero, and thank you for being such an active and dynamic presence in the community. If you could, I wonder if you would, well, you can start by saying hello, but tell everybody about the monthly cafecitos you're doing.
Thank you, Representative. I appreciate this opportunity to talk about the work that I do in the community and my love for the community. So cafecito means little coffee. It's generally like a relaxed setting. And we're doing cafecitos as a part of Poder Educators, which is an affinity group in Montgomery County Public Schools of Latino and Latina and Latine educators who get together to create community with one another and support one another, because often we are few and far between. And so sometimes we're the only Latino in the building, in a school building. And so we want to get to know each other and support one another in our academic life, our academic endeavors. Some of us are becoming leaders and moving up in the world, and also in finding ways to support our community even more.
That's terrific. So, well, tell me what it's been like to devote your career to helping families in the MCPS system who are just coming to Montgomery County. What's that been like for you, given the fact that you grew up in Montgomery County?
Well, Montgomery County has changed so much since the time that I was a kid, but one of the greatest parts of it is being able to offer supports to families who come thinking everything will be found here, and giving them kind of a path to find resources, housing, food, certainly get their children enrolled in school as soon as possible and start their journey to learning another language, English. But for me, it's just an honor. For my parents came to this country. My dad in 1940s and my mom in the 1960s, and they had things. They came with college degrees, with careers, and being able to access things was relatively easy for them. And it's a pleasure that I have that families let me know what they need, and then I can try and figure out how to work with the local government or larger entities to get them what they need.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, what is your sense of community need today in the quasi post-COVID period? I mean, I remember things were very dire for a lot of families during COVID, and how would you take account of where we are now?
Well, certainly during COVID, both the sort of technical divide was for the school system, we were very aware of technical divide, and then there was a great need for food resources. And I actually, during the shutdown or the time we weren't in schools, was able to work with local agencies to get food in the parking lot at Einstein High School. And we distributed once a week over 400 boxes of food to families. But I would say we still have some food needs. There is some families experiencing food scarcity, and I don't know if that's because they are underemployed or they are having a hard time finding work. So I would say that I think food is still a need. We have a pantry at Einstein High School that our PTA helps us fill up, and we use that pantry. Certainly, there's a Mid-County hub that is at a church on Flyers Mill Road on Georgia and Flyers that have a line around the building on the days that they distribute food and also diapers. So I would say that is still a need. But I think also we have a need to help our students stay connected to school. While they were away, they let us know that they missed us terribly. And then it was a little bit of a transition to get everybody back in the building and used to all of our old routines and structures. But I still think that kids need help connecting with school, staying connected with school.
Tell us which are the schools where you're working now.
Yeah, I work at Einstein High School, Oakland Terrace Elementary School, and Flora Singer Elementary School.
Terrific. Well, those are three very lucky school communities to have you as an advocate and an agent for meeting people's needs and giving every kid the best possible chance. So, Julia, for everything you're doing and for a lifetime of engagement in our community and a career of service to our community, you're a local hero. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you very much. Thank you.